Destiny 2 Fighting Lion Weapon Review. Anyway, the Fighting Lion is one very interesting grenade launcher. The biggest fact is that it is equipped on the energy slot instead of your heavy slot, which is pretty cool because you can actually have two grenade launchers if you want to be the demo man. Anyway, the weapon perks on this thing, you have delayed gratification. Grenades projectiles will bounce off surfaces, and you can hold the firing trigger, the right trigger, and you can hold it now to fire and release it for detonation. So you can either do that, or you can just tap the trigger and it'll just fly out and do the normal grenade thing where it just goes on a timer, or you can hold the trigger and let it go. Then you have countermass, which greatly controls its recoil, stability, increases its stability and handling. You have implosion rounds. The weapon's projectiles travel faster and have a controlled explosion. Increases the projectile speed, greatly increases the stability, and decreases blast radius a bit, but it's still pretty good for damage. Then you have Thin the Herd. Direct hits with this weapon do more damage to shielded enemy combatants. So your captains, your centurions, hive wizards, and I think, yeah, I forget the name of the Vex one. Anyway, you get that one, and then a second thing about the Thin the Herd perk: rapid kills against grenade damaged enemies will refill the magazine, which is pretty cool. Like, you shoot a grenade, and then you switch to your primary and finish that guy off, because it doesn't really one-shot a lot, but if it does, just switch to your primary and back to the Fighting Lion in quick, and it'll auto-refill for you. And then you just have a regular short action stock. Other than that, this gun is interesting and actually pretty useful in PvE, but when it comes down to PvP, this thing sucks, like, a lot, because it relies on a direct hit, being that it's super hard to hit, and also I'm not sure it's ever going to be relevant in PvP because of how little damage it does, but I'd say it's a huge balancing factor because of the fact, well, it's a grenade launcher on your energy slot, and you always have energy ammo in PvP, so yeah, I'd say it kind of makes out for it, but it kind of hit it too hard. I'm not sure. But if you get a direct hit, it does quite a lot of damage. It's probably like one hand cannon headshot away from a kill. And then you have, like, when it just detonates around them, it does very little damage. You probably still need like 3 headshots on a hand cannon, or some time laying on that trigger on the auto rifle. But as for PvE, it's awesome. Like, a knight, take him down, direct hit, and then swap to primary and shoot him down, and get another grenade. You can shoot at a few adds, and then you can, well, take it back out, shoot a wizard or centurion, whatever, and just keep going like that as long as you have ammunition. It doesn't refill, doesn't redo the ammo. It just refills it for you. It reloads for you. Other than that, the burn is void, and beforehand it was like 200, like, it was very low light level. Like, I just got it when I completed the campaign from the engram Zavala gave me, and basically I had, like, it was like 211 on the power, but I have infused it and made it to 248, so it's actually kind of relevant in PvE, and I'd say it is a blast to use in both modes. Like, PvP is still pretty fun to actually be able to get that crazy shoot with the Fighting Lion, then swap to your primary. It's pretty fun. It's just that it's hard. You know the chaperone from Destiny 1? Well, you could say this is kind of like it, only that it's way better in PvE than in PvP. And it's a grenade launcher, not a shotgun. And as for the aesthetics, this thing looks pretty nice, and it kind of reminds me of the Yellowhorn a little bit with that lion literally on the front of the barrel. And overall, the metallic feeling on it on default shader. I haven't really got any other ornaments, shaders, whatever you want to call them on this thing, but I'd say they probably would look awesome because even the default skin looks pretty cool. Well, anyway, smack that like button, hit the sub, drop that comment, and I will see you guys later for another video on the channel. I'm out of here.